Good evening and welcome to Global Post News. I'm your editor, Rita Xu, bringing you today's top story that's buzzing not just across the nation, but globally. Tonight's headline: Smartphones in school, a tool or a threat? With the increasing dependence on digital devices, schools are facing an unprecedented challenge. While some call it a technological breakthrough, others warn of a downward spiral in students' focus and mental health. We now go live to our reporter on the scene, Wendy Zhang, who is at Taipei Municipal First High School, where a new smartphone regulation policy has just launched.
I'm standing outside one of Taiwan's most prestigious schools, where a controversial new policy has stirred up quite the conversation. Under the new Device-Free Learning Act, yes, that is the official name, students are now required to hand in their smartphones before the school day begins. Critics called it digital detention, while supporters said it is a game changer in education. The administration argues that this move will reinvigorate classroom interaction and promote deeper learning. Let's hear what the students and the parents have to say.
Honestly, I feel disconnected in both good and bad ways. I used to use my phone to check dictionaries, take photos of homework, and even join EduChats, which are learning group chats. Now I have to use paper again. It feels like we are time traveling back to the 90s.
I have seen an uptick in student engagement. No more phone buzzing, no more TikTok distractions. Students are starting to talk to each other more. It's like we are reclaiming the classroom.
As a parent, I see the benefit. My son used to come home with more screen time than study time. Now, he actually reads books. I call that progress in disguise.
Interestingly, the school's principal, Ms. Kru, mentioned that this initiative was inspired by Finland's national education policy, which emphasized deep focus over shallow clicks. This policy is part of a wider education reform called the Digital Dictates Directive, or 3D for short, currently beginning pilot tests in 5 schools across Taipei. According to the Taiwan Education Research Association, 87% of students admit to being distracted by phones in class. 65% say social media causes them stress during school hours. Only 12% use phones primarily for learning during class.
A smartphone-free classroom, renaissance or regression? Only time will tell if this bold move is a step forward or backward in education. What's clear is that this policy has sparked meaningful dialogue and perhaps a necessary pause in our fast-scrolling lives. Back to you tomorrow with more stories that matter. I'm Rita Xu, and this has been Global Post News. Stay curious, stay informed.